Global happenings today. We communicate. We analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, good people. Welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. A little bit away from Rivers State, Nnamdi Kanu's case has resumed, as you can see him walking into the court and having interactions with his lawyers. I don't know what will happen today, but interestingly, a lot of people say that the case has started long time ago, like 9 o'clock, but a few persons have been allowed to go in. But however, we'll still give you full details of what is going on as it has to do with this case. But however, interestingly, one of a former director of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu Presidential Campaign Council and a former member of the Police Service Commission, talking about Hajia Najatu Mohammed, has spoken up against the detention of Nnamdi Kanu, considering the fact that another activist by name Igboho is walking free in the streets of Nigeria. You get to hear her viewpoint as she also castigated the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Let me give you full details of this as we keep waiting for updates from Kanu's case today. According to the news, Hajia Najatu Mohammed, a former director in President Bola Ahmed Tinubu Presidential Campaign Council and a former member of the Police Service Commission, reportedly alleged that President Tinubu has sidelined the North in favor of running an administration largely centered around the Southwest. According to a report by a leadership, she made this claim while speaking on the PAP show, which is hosted by Hadiza Malumvasi in Abuja. Najatu, who currently chairs the Northern Star Foundation, a non-governmental organization dedicated to empowering youth in North Nigeria, was said to have explained that she accepted her role as in the campaign not out of genuine political conviction but due to repeated pleas that were made to her. Najatu Mohammed was reported to have alleged that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's approach to governance at the federal level closely resembled the way he had maintained political dominance over Lagos State since 1999. She was said to have argued that despite leaving office as governor, Tinubu had continued to exert significant influence over the state political structure. In addition, she was reported to have raised concern over what she described as a disparity in the federal government treatment of separatist figure, questioning why they had been silenced regarding the separatist activity of Sunday Igboho, while Nnamdi Kanu remains in prolonged detention. She said if Igboho could walk free while Kanu is kept in detention, what message does that send? That was what she had to say about what is going on as it has to do with Nnamdi Kanu's case. But however, the new judge had promised that this case will be fired to the end. At least Nigerians will see an end to it. My colleagues in the house, we are yet to hear anything, though just the video of him coming into the court was seen. What's your standpoint in respect to all of this? Do you think that Nnamdi Kanu will get expected judgment from this case?
Well, I think it's a case of the judges and the judiciary trying to avoid media trial ahead of time or media judgment or verdict ahead of time. Because they discovered over time, don't forget that the judges are human. They discovered over time that whatever that is being done and being said in the courtroom, verbatim, word for word, someone out there in the courtroom seemed to be having a footage of it. Even if it doesn't, if the person doesn't have a footage, seemed to have recorded word for word, verbatim, what is going on. The other time they had to, stop his sister from having a swell time in court. In fact, she was literally covering it live coverage, which is actually against the court rules. But now, apart from her, some persons have entered and are having live notes. All they just need is some level of pictures here and there and some level of videos when he gets in. but they will give you full details, and the judges are not finally comfortable. If the witnesses are on the marks, they're wearing their marks, and if word for word what they are saying goes out, they feel that they are not secured enough. Judging the fact that a lot of persons are following Nnamdi Kanu's case, and a lot of the security situation in Southeast is dependent on the verdict that will be given out. And even the judge himself also is looking at safety, his safety as well. Because if the case is has little minimal coverage, I'm talking about media, it will, allow him not to be under pressure, to deliver judgment based on media trial. But then again, some Nigerians believe that the more they're trying to not allow media to have full access to what is going on in court, it could be that there's a move to make it go south, such that eventually, but whether going south or not, it depends on how the legal team of Nnamdi Kanu, navigate the evidences brought against him, and how the prosecuting judges also would press in their evidence. All in all, a lot of Nigerians are almost losing faith in our judiciary based on what took place in Rivers State. But I still believe there are good justices out there, and the judiciary is not standing on trial against themselves. But, just like Nadia is saying, if Igboho is standing free, moving free, Igboho literally, stood for the same agitation for the Yorubas, how come Nnamdi Kanu is going through a trial that Igboho should be probably going through the same?
A lot of people are saying that you cannot compare the two together.
But they are both agitators.
Though they are both agitators, but there was no call to take out this person, the security agency, as most people allegedly said, Nnamdi Kanu said. But be that as it may, let's look at this. There's this current video that is trending right now, and it has to do with someone who wears an IPOP uniform, who is confessing about taking out Gulag, and that they were involved in the burning of police station and all of that, but he has seen that there is no future in what he was doing and all of that. Some people also said it is a frame up just to make sure that the case is more difficult. Some say it's actually what happened. Do you have anything to say in respect to this?
Well, I wouldn't know. One, I do not know the person in question. Secondly, just like you and I did, we just saw the video, and we don't know. It's left for the security agencies to decide what to make of it. It's possible. Everything in Nigeria, everything is possible. It's possible that it's doctored such a way to indict Nnamdi Kanu. It's also possible that it could be, we all know that there are truly people who are taken down in Southeast almost on a daily basis. So you cannot say it's not possible. If such things happen, there's someone somewhere is doing the dirty job. So either which way, it's a dicey situation, but it's actually left for the judge to decide.
All right, that's what we'd like to leave it.